Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know, right now for the Bruins, they've been middle of the pack for most of the season. This just might be who they are. Not a great team, but at least they aren't bringing up the rear.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Champ. Beasley is out there with AI. Then it's Jay. And it's the dude in at the point guard. And for the Bruins, we've got Mr. Perfect. The perfect. Out there with Curry. And it's Cool Hands, and it's Mr. Moves in at the shooting guard. Well, it's a festive night in the NBA and all across the world. New Year's Eve. Greg, do players enjoy taking the court tonight?
Yeah, most do. It comes with the territory of being a pro athlete. And I'll tell you guys what, these fans are pumped up. This is going to be a great atmosphere.
Here's the dude, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Pass to the professor. Beasley against Curry. There's a good screen. Shot on the wing. And it's AI with the rebound. To the inside. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Reed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Down low, stolen. Here's Mr. Moves. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Curry with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. And the rejection by Curry. Here's the professor. He's guarded by AI. A professor, good. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Reed. Here's the dude. Beasley right side. Here's the dude. Last game an incredible scoring display for him. And it's in there.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's the screen. It's tipped. Pass to Hall. Here's the dude. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Underwood. It's tipped. Reeves outside. 2 points. That one goes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Curry. Pass to the professor. Here's Mr. Moves. No good on the three. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Shea passes to the dude. Reeves with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Back to Shea. Reeves finds Beasley. 5 to shoot. Here's the dude. Sinks the triple. The dude's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the professor. Last game he had 12. Pass to Mr. Move. Can they get it? And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 6 points for Mr. Moves. To the paint. Here's Shea. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's the dude. Banked in off the glass. The dude's got 9 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Curry looking around to the middle. Mr. Perfect can't hit. Gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Reeves can't hit. The Bruins have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And the foul called on Shea. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
The professor passes to Mr. Moose. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The visitors on defense. They lead by 7. Pass to Mr. Move. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
And this is a battle today between 2 teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
Here's the dude. He's got 9. AI sets a screen for Shea. Deflects the pass. Here's Hall. Mr. Moves misses. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to the dude. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. AI. And AI throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Curry's shot is off. Gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. The dude passes to Shea. Now, here's AI. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Clock at 6. Pass to the dude. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's the fast break. Here's Shea. Here's the dude. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Pass to Mr. Move. Outside Curry. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's the professor. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Curry, that's good.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
Here's the professor. It's blocked. Reeves outside. Inside, pick off in midair. And here they come. Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to the professor. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Hall, no good. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Mr. Moves passes to Curry. And that one is good. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
No good from Beasley. Gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And stolen by Che. Here's Reeves. And that one comes up a bit short. 36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. Mr. Moves passes to Hall. They set the pick. Down low, here's Underwood. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
The dude passes to AI. Now Reeves. Here's AI. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for AI. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Pass to the professor. Curry against Beasley. Here's Hall. There's the pick. Takes it inside. 5 on the clock. Outside Curry. Beasley with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. Here's the professor. This one for three, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 4, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Beasley is out there with AI. And it's the dude. Then there's Champ. And it's Jay in at the 3, the small forward. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Reeves outside. To the paint. Here's Jay, and Jay throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to the professor. Here's Mr. Moves. Covered by Jay. Here's Curry with the 3. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's the professor. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hall. Outside for Curry. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 8 points.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Reeves outside. Shea up top. Pass to the dude. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He's got 12.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Here's Hall. Back to Curry. Over Beasley. The shot by Curry, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them take this lead.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Reeves the pass to AI. Now here's Che. Pass to the dude. Back to Che. Reeves outside. The three. Mr. Perfect with the rebound.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Beasley. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to the professor. Beasley against Curry. Here's Mr. Perfect outside Curry. Here's Hall. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Che. Reeves the pass to Beasley. Pass to Che. And here's AI. And the professor pulls it down. Here's Hall. Here's Mr. Moves. Trains the three-pointer. Mr. Moves got 8 here in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Hall. He had 25 points last game. And Curry has it in the corner. And he hits it to tie the game up. Curry's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Reeves. Shea inside. Beasley, the pass to Reeves. Back to Beasley. To the left wing. Here's the dude. A three ball. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 17.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game. His second in this quarter.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from the wing. And the Bruins check on 2 more.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys. And now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Pass to Che. Here's the dude. Plenty of space. And the jumper is on the mark. The dude's got 19 points.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Now here's Curry, covered by Beasley. Curry against Beasley. Curry can't get it to go. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. The dude passes to Reeves. Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Reeves can't hit. On an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Pass to Curry, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Bruins making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
Number 7, Carter.
Gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's the dude. Three-pointer. And the professor pulls it down. And he drives in. Here's Hall, and it's blocked. Here's the dude. 19 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Curry against Beasley. And here is Curry. He's got 13. Will it go? And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Reeves. Gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Hall. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And that does it for the first half of play. They lead by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the visiting team.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top.
Yeah, you love a team that will work, sometimes deep into the clock for their shots. Man, that's great.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The professor out there with Curry. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then it's Cool Hands, and it's Mr. Moves in at the shooting guard position. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Reeves. Here's the dude. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The dude's got 25 points in the game. Here's Hall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Bruins have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one at the line is good. And And so he hits both. Gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Beasley. Here's the dude. Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance. Now here's Che. Shot clock at 6. Now Reeves. Here's AI. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time. I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far. Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Curry. Here's Mr. Moves. Fires for 3. The dude grabs the miss. The dude's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beasley outside. On the wing, Reeves. And the 3 off target.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Off the inbound pass. It's good. Hall's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Reeves. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to the dude. Back to Reeves. The dude passes to AI. Clock at 6. And here's Che. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Che's got 6.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Outside Curry. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Hall. Now here's Curry. Here's Mr. Moves. Off target from outside.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Now Che. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes are gone. And AI throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Pass to Hall. Takes a 3. And it's AI with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. Seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now, here's AI. He's got 8. Che kicks to Beasley. Right wing. Here's the dude. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The dude's got 5 points in the quarter. The Bruins have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Hall. He's got 5. Over to the left wing. To end the drought. Beasley with the rebound. Gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Reeves into the lane. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Here's Reeves. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to the dude. Rebounded by Hall. The Bruins have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's the professor. Here's Mr. Moves. Off target with his three.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
To the inside. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Hall. 5 points in the game. Curry passes to Mr. Moves. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's AI. 8 points for him. Pass to the dude.
2 minutes remaining.
Hits it from three-point range. The dude's got 11 in the second half.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Bruins. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. From deep, and it's AI with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to the dude. 1:03 left to play in the third. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Carter, he's checked in for the professor. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Underwood, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
A textbook kickback to set up the easy finish.
The dude passes to AI. Pass to Che. Here's the dude. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land. The dude's got 36.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Hall passes to Carter. Here's Mr. Moves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. No good that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 19. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We got the dude. AI is out there with Beasley. Then it's Che. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And AI throws it down.
Number 21.
That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 17 rebounds. Here's Hall. Curry outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 19 points.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Now Reeves. Pass to the dude. Che outside. Here's the dude. Shoots off the step back. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Che passes to AI. And AI throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. Mr. Moves misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And good that time.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Hall. Curry outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Curry's got 22.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Back to Reeves. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Reeves. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Bruins have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. For 3, it's Che with a rebound.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 25 points for James.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the 2-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. On 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Pass to Carter. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Hall. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Reeves against Carter. Pass to Beasley. Here's the dude. Kicks it out to Beasley. Reeves right side. Now Beasley out to the wing. The dude. No good with the triple. Carter with it. To the paint. Here's Curry. And Curry with the stuff.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Che. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Hall. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Reeves outside. It's Beasley on the wing. AI dishes to Beasley. Pass to the dude. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. The dude's got 5 points now this quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
It's good from long range. 30 points for Jay.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Gone 4 of 7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hall. Inside. Here's Underwood. That one good for 2.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Pass to Beasley. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Mr. Moves checked in for Carter.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for AI. The Bruins have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Mr. Moves. He's defended by Reeves.
Away team foul. Reeves. Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Bruins, number 22, taking 2 shots.
Two.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Mr. Moves passes to Curry. Here's Hall. Back to Curry from downtown, and it's AI with the rebound. AI's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Reeves outside. Here's the dude. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Here's Hall. To the middle, here's Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close-range look. That's a nice pass.
Shea outside. Pass to the dude. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Shea. AI kicks to Shea. 4 on the clock. Beasley, the pass to Reeves. Here's the dude. No good from outside. Got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Here's Underwood. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mr. Perfect's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Beasley outside. .50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Reeves.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Curry passes to Hall. Outside Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 35 in the game. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's the dude. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, the dude.